Good morning everybody, it's the end of June and the weather's turned. It's not as hot as it was. In fact, we've had a bit of rain overnight. It's a lot cooler, so I thought I'd take us on a quick tour of what the garden looks like at the end of June. The rose at the back of the cottage, which is going round the window, is just amazing. I can't believe how glossy the leaves are. We got a little bit of nibble action on the petals and the leaves, but the actual rose itself is just prolific, and I'm trying to deadhead it as its flowers are spent, and it's just producing more and more. I wish I knew which variety of rose this was, because I'd plant another one. The bay trees are doing really well. They've loved the rain that was overnight. We've got a baby rambling rector down there. These here are agapanthus. The tubs are really joyous. They're just coming into full flower and looking at their best. All the roses are over now, but now we've got the dahlias are starting to come up through the border. So I've got one in flower there. This is a really lush one here, but I don't remember the varieties of these until they come out. There's a couple of dinner plates varieties in this border. Got the daisies up there. Can't see the bottom of the garden now from here, which is really amazing. Look at this blue. That's stunning. Just looking lush after the rain. This ceanothus here, flowered this year for the first time. This was a half dead plant and it's doing really well. Ooh, go up onto the grass. 3 little acers in the middle. There's another. Oh, look at this. If anyone knows what this plant is, let me know. I keep meaning to look it up. Maybe I will. Look at the colour of those stems. And then absolutely covered in the sweetest smelling white flowers. Not fully out yet. Underplanted with the daisy. This was a surprise to find. So where I've cleared out all of that ground elder, I chucked on a load of compost, and obviously there was some pumpkin seeds in it. So I have the mother of all pumpkin plants now. I'm going to leave it, let it rock. Love Halloween. Be nice to have some pumpkins. The patio set that I put on Instagram, this has had, it's got one more coat to go, but not bad for finding on the side of a road. We had one chair, this chair here, that one there, that one, and these 3 chairs were black and peely, and then the table I got off of eBay, but that looks amazing. It's a nice place to have a cup of tea. The pond, the lilies at the back of the pond and more daisies. Then we've got the feverfew, that's taken a bit of bashing. Campanula. The prunus trees are looking really good. Again, these were from a clearance section, as most of my plants are, from various garden centres. You can just see the difference in the grass here. So this was the grass that I sowed in October. So there's like a stripe. Got a stripy lawn. Lovely shady border here with the ferns. More daisies. I like my daisies. Look at this for a beautiful unnibbled hosta. No doubt this wet weather will bring out the slugs. Now we've had so much dry weather that I've hardly had any slug damage, but you know what it's like? The plum tree. So it's done its June drop. Everywhere you look there's baby plums, but looking up into the tree, I don't know if you can see that, lots of plums. This is a Victoria plum, really tasty. Last year I just couldn't get enough of them. The roses have had a feed, and they've had a hard prune. Oh, that lily, look at that. Oh, everywhere you look there's something to talk about. The allium heads. I love alliums. I love them when they're out, but gosh, don't they look amazing and architectural when they're spent. I'm going to try and dry some of these off. The Olivia Rose is still, and this is from David Austin, producing buds. She's just a goer. Sweet peas. I am doing them about once a week. I've got some beautiful pink in the cornflowers. The cosmos is now starting to get some height and bush out. Backfield. The grass will appreciating this rain. Foxgloves have all gone over, so I'll be collecting the seeds from these. They need to dry out, and then I generally get a paper bag, turn the stems upside down in the paper bag and just shake out the seeds. And yeah, look at these agapanthus. This is the one I showed you a few weeks ago. This is the one that I left out by accident. Normally I keep them in the greenhouse, but I left them out, and I put a hanging basket over the top of them with some frost protection in it. It seems to have worked. And the same for this side. I've got 4 good shoots on that agapanthus. They never come out at the same time, these two. Massive feverfew there. Going up on the barn. Look at these. Oh, is that focusing? How pretty is that going to look once it's climbed all the way around that framework? I'll go down. This is where we've done some work. Rambling Rector is going to have another pruning. So this flowers on its currently year's growth. So we're going to take it down, get the framework in, give it a better shape, and then we can look forward to the flowers next year. Camellia has enjoyed the water and the drink, and the spirea. Is that strange tree again from the other side? I'd love to know what it is. And then I hard pruned my apple tree because we kept walking into the branches. So there are lots of apples on it. It did make me laugh, and in the comments someone kind of called me a very, very rude name, which thankfully got taken out by the YouTube algorithm, and said it was a peach tree. No, my dear, it's an apple tree. Look at this scabious combo. Oh, better than clothes. Although wearing clothes is probably a good thing to do. Oh, they are beautiful. Shady border. Still got the same gaps that I had at the beginning of spring, so still not filled those up. But when you get to this end, with the Fatsia japonicas, castor oil, the fake castor oil, the variegated variety at the back here, and then the Acer, we've got heucheras, ferns, a stilby, all sorts through there. That's looking quite, excusing the washing line, that's another job that was on the let's do it before spring list, was to move the washing line to in front of the garage so that we have a great view of the garden. But no, it's still there. Anyway, this border, nothing spectacular in it other than the lilies. I'll just show you those quickly. And these have been a joy. And I kept telling myself I was going to pick them and put them in the house because I love the smell of them, but didn't get round to it. So looking this way, we've got the hydrangea border. So these were the plants that I purchased from our own garden centre last year as no flowers, dried out, and this year we've got the flowers on them, and the same as this one at the back here. And this is the hydrangea border, but they are kind of nestled in the back at the moment. This peony did nothing. I'm tempted to dig it up and put it in the rose garden. I don't know. Sedums are doing well. And then this is one I bought this year from the clearance section because the flowers had dried up and it needed some loving. Oh, that sun's burning through.